Welcome back to Crypto Strategies with Chris. My name is Chris. So today we're going to go over some recent news that pretty much has the crypto market shaken up. And we're asking these questions: is Bitcoin going to fail us? Is Ethereum going to fail us for the altcoin season? Why are we in extreme fear territory? Well, these are some of the questions that I'm going to go through with you. Let's get to it. So let's go ahead and check the Fear and Greed Index. You can see we are at a 29 for right now for fear. Now we were at a 26 today, so we are kind of close. I believe it's 20 to be in the extreme fear territory. And you can just see there's a lot of red going on in the markets right now. There's a lot of uncertainty for the crypto markets. Now, one of the first stories I want to go over with you is crypto market crash wipes out 370 billion in a week. Bitcoin at 3-month lows. If we were to scroll down some more, you can see that the crypto market has fallen to about 8% to around $2.9 trillion of a market cap. And then you can see the sudden crash has also led to massive liquidations with 110 billion lost in the last 24 hours. You can also see here that Bitcoin has dropped nearly 8%, reaching a 3-month low of 87,000 before it settled around 89,000. There is also rumors and worries and concerns that Bitcoin may even go all the way back to around 76,000 to 89,000 to fill a CME gap, which is okay, I believe, because Bitcoin needs those gaps filled so that it can truly continue on to a higher projection. So I believe Bitcoin, even if it dumps to $79,000, I believe that is okay. And then you can check out the altcoins. They have suffered even worse losses. Of course, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, they have dropped more than 10 to 20%. One of the major factors is because of the statement from Donald Trump confirming that the U.S. would move forward with tariffs on goods from Canada and Mexico. He claimed the U.S. has been treated unfairly and confirmed that tariffs would proceed as planned. So we were hoping for a pause. Pause on tariffs might not happen after all. And this is why people were feeling a little bit more confident back into the crypto markets and reinvesting, because they thought a pause was going to happen. But now it's most likely that it might not happen. So people are running away, they're getting scared and taking their money out of the market. And now there's some more news that doesn't help the overall crypto market sentiment. The GOP divisions threaten state-level Bitcoin reserves bill. Bitcoin reserve bills face setback as Republican divisions grow, with GOP-led state rejecting proposals despite strong industry and political support. Republican-led states rejecting proposals despite initial support. So now these Republicans, these people are changing their minds when they first were supporting Bitcoin. And you can see these are some of the states that are now rejecting the Bitcoin strategic reserve. Montana, North Dakota, and Wyoming. These rejections indicate that not all Republicans are aligned with Donald Trump's vision for digital asset reserves. So because of that, that brings uncertainty into the market. So people are taking out their money because they're scared and they're not for certain. So if you live in any of these states, make sure you call your state people, call somebody and let them know that, hey, Bitcoin needs to be a part of the state. If this state wants a future, just say it like that. The Bitcoin strategic reserve is the future of the America, of states, and the world. So make sure you call them, write them a letter, do whatever you need to. But let's try to get all the states on board. Now, if we wanted even more scarier news that really brings a lot of uncertainty and it's actual like, what the heck are they doing? BlackRock. Now, earlier today, you can see right here, breaking, BlackRock just transferred 18,000 ETH and 1,800 Bitcoin to Coinbase Prime an hour ago. BlackRock is set for massive sale. We are all. So you can see right here, this is a screenshot that they have sent from their address to Coinbase. So we don't know why this is happening, but most of the time it is for a sell, and it's kind of, I don't know, I just gotta be honest with you. Most of the time this is a sell. I don't know what much good can come from this. Hopefully there's a reason for this, but most of the time the reason is for a sell. And if this was to happen, hopefully it just doesn't dump the market severely. As time goes by, I'm sure there's going to be some kind of report, someone's going to say something, or even BlackRock, they may make a statement saying why they made this transfer. Once we hear the reason why, then we should know for sure. Until then, people may panic, but I'm holding until we know what's going on. But for some good news for Bitcoin, the man who predicted Bitcoin to hit 13 million buys 20,000 Bitcoin for nearly $2 billion. Again, you probably know who this is. This is MicroStrategy. Purchased that much Bitcoin at 1.99 billion, averaging at the $97,000 per Bitcoin. So that's pretty good. He's not going to sell anytime soon, so at least he's taking some Bitcoin off of the exchanges, out of the supply, and he's going to hold on to them. So I'm okay with that. Bitcoin is still being bought despite all the fear out there. And you can see this little quote right here. This tweet was about, or this X post was about a year ago. And this is from Robert Kiyosaki. He backs Saylor's Bitcoin prediction. 13 million Bitcoin. According to Michael Saylor, I believe he is right. He is one smart boy. Bitcoin today is 90,000. If Saylor is on target, which I think he is, that means for 9,000 today, you can buy 0.01 Bitcoin and you are a millionaire tomorrow. Sure beats going $50,000 in debt for a student loan. Get smarter, buy Bitcoin today, I am. And I can totally relate to that. I don't even want to go back to school because I don't want to be in debt, and I don't even want to buy real estate right now. I believe Bitcoin and crypto in general will just get me greater gains than any other asset out there. So I'm just going to kind of just keep reinvesting, reaccumulating, because I think it will do much better than other strategies, traditional strategies out there. And so for more of why the crypto markets are just taking more of a beating, we all heard about the story of Libra. That was a coin that was launched on PumpFun from the Solana ecosystem and by the Argentina president. So that just brought a lot of fear. So I'm going to go through PumpFun and kind of what's going on with them. But just so you know that things are kind of looking up to the good side of things. The PumpFun founder calls for meme coin guardrails amid Libergate. The founder of Solana-based PumpFun has called for new guardrails to be applied to token launch pads. He is disgusted by the events surrounding the launch of the insider scam Libra meme coin, a token that Argentinian President Javier briefly shared, and some have accused as being an elaborate rug pull. As we check out more news about this, you can see PumpFun sees a decline in fees, users, and tokens launches after Libra incident. And right here, Solana-based token launchpad PumpFun registers significant decreases in weekly values for new users. According to Dune, the number of new users onboarded on the launchpad fell 16.4%. This is the first time since late November that the new users' daily average within a week fell below 100,000. And even the number of tokens deployed weekly has decreased by 26%. Despite the decrease, PumpFun has deployed close to 8 million tokens in 13 months as of February 21. Now, I never got involved with PumpFun. It's just too much to keep up with, but I love meme coins. I agree with what they bring forth, the communities, and what people believe in. I do like meme coins, but it is a double-edged sword, and a lot of liquidity, a lot of money just flows into meme coins and just gets lost, and there's tons of rug pulls. So I believe a cool down for meme coins is a good thing for now. We need our cryptos, the utility plays, the real solid projects to start to get more liquidity for themselves. This cool down is needed, I believe. But PumpFun, even though it is on a downtrend, they are still building. And you can see right here, they are testing their own automated market maker liquidity pools. And so that means they are getting away from Radium, and they're going to have their own little DEX, their own little ecosystem for themselves. So that's going to be good for them. I don't know how much people will fully dive in from the incident, but they are building and they are doing good. If you were to read down here, Bybit praised the PumpFun team for acting quickly to block and remove a Solana-based token linked to a potential hacker group. So this is a good thing. At least PumpFun is trying to protect their people by blocking and removing scam-like tokens. So that's good for PumpFun. Now there is some hope for Ethereum. Even though we're kind of worried and looking to see what BlackRock is going to do with their Ethereum, there are some people who are saying that Ethereum has a pretty good outlook. Ethereum's favorable risk-return ratio has traders insanely bullish. One altcoin trader says Ethereum long-term chart looks insanely bullish with a very favorable risk-reward ratio. Based on a historically accurate technical indicator, the analyst said he was insanely bullish on the altcoin since ETH was only 18% above the 200-week EMA level. The trader explained that the price constantly bounced off this indicator in 2020 and laid out the bottom range during the 22 bear market, adding, "The risk reward here is outstanding. The potential move towards 8 to 10K is approximately 200%, while the potential worst case is only 20%. Risk reward ratio, excellent." And so we were to check out this chart. This is what he was referring to, that Ethereum kept bouncing in this range before it had this big pump up. Again, you can see that Ethereum is bouncing in this area, and so he's predicting that it's going to have this same rise up. If this was Ethereum here and it was to bounce to, I guess, kind of about the same, it will basically about double from here all the way to there. So we should be getting into the, if anything, anywhere from 6,000 to 10,000. That would be a good range that Ethereum can hit, I believe. And some more news for Ethereum is that the Ethereum founder, executive director Aya, announced she will be stepping down from her role to become the nonprofit's president. Now, I didn't know this drama was going on, but the announcement comes at a time when the Ethereum Foundation has faced heavy criticisms from the key crypto community members, with many calling for the resignation of Aya. So there's been drama going on with Ethereum from within the community as well. So for whatever reason, they wanted her to step down. Now she is, so hopefully that brings more favor to Ethereum. People will be more excited and happy, and the community will be happy also. And if we were to scroll down more, I didn't even know this was a thing. Despite the huge outflows in recent market crash, whales have been buying the dip. The entity's 7 siblings, which owns about 2.8 billion worth of ETH, bought over 12,000 ETH at 2,300 in the past few hours. So you can see whales are accumulating. People are buying Ethereum and Bitcoin even at these low prices. There's the smart investors. They buy in the fear and they're gonna sell in the greed. This is what us average Joes, us average people need to learn and do and get it inside of our heads, that the fear of the markets, we need to buy. Not financial advice, but that is the time to buy so that we can sell in the green instead of buying in the greed. And these whales, they know better. So me personally, I'm not in Ethereum because it's just too expensive, and I'll do it whenever I get more wealth, and if I want a good decent 2 to 6x in the next cycle, then I'll probably put in Ethereum, but most likely Bitcoin. But I'm just not in right now because I'm trying to gain more wealth. And also, just this last chart for this video, crypto market RSI heat map. You can see right here, Bitcoin, Solana, Doge, Link. These projects, they are in the overzone territory. And then you can see right here, this is just a weakening, neutral, and then overbought section. There's only like one crypto, random crypto in the overbought section, but everybody is pretty much down. But Bitcoin is in the oversold, so we should be getting a bounce pretty soon. And hopefully we can end February with a good closeout. Hopefully 20% or to 50%. In my last video I showed you last February, it closed at a 42 or 46%. Hopefully we can bounce all the way up there just like how we have in the past. So yes, there's a lot of mixed signals out there for the crypto markets. There's good news and there's bad news, and we just don't really know what to do with all these news. But I believe we are still on course. We're gonna have a bull market, a bull run this year, and it could take all the way into October or November. I was personally hoping for a blow off top in May, dump in the summer, and then pop up again in October or November like we did last cycle. But if we don't get that, I'm still gonna hold all the way through until we get it. Now, you wanna think of times like this. You wanna hold, I'm holding, not financial advice, but you want to hold. Think of it as climbing a mountain. Some of the best views in the world, you have to climb a mountain to get there, but it's hard. You got to take some steps, you got to bring some rope, you got to get dirty, you got to climb, you're going to probably trip, get some scrapes. It is hard, and some people don't even attempt it because of how hard it is. But once you finally make it, our prize is the gains we get from holding through all this hard times so that we can finally sell in the green. I hope you enjoyed this video today. Let me know what you think. Where is the market going? Are we going down further? Are we going to start bouncing back up to new all-time highs? Let me know in the comments. Press that like button, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now, friends.